So yesterday I went to the doctor's office. It's just such a reality check. Not really. I'm not just a normal checkup, but it's a absolutely reality check. When you go in and you start looking around, and the majority of the people there have something that's going on. There is, you know, you see people with that are unable to walk, that they need a wheelchair. You see people that have, you know, that just have a lot more ailments than you. And I think of it as just such a reality check when I was in there. What the heck am I ever in, in my head? You know, it's you just come out of there. You come out of like a lot of situations just being thankful that you have such minor things that are going on in your life. And that is everything. There's so many invisible things that you don't see with other people too, that you don't know what's going on in their head. There's just like a lot, right? And any moment that you get these like you get moments of like, things are terrible, and yeah, I wish that you just remember. And if you're able to think like that, that means you're probably far better off than many people that you can actually think like that. It's it's just, you just get an appreciation for how fortunate that you actually are when you go and you see different people than you. When we have this tendency, because we're sort of part of social classes, right? We kind of get grouped together in the world around us. This tendency to see the world within those social classes, right? It's obvious to sort of see these things. Not many of you people that are 30, 40 years older than you or younger than you, but you likely don't. You don't hang out with them. You know, um, you don't hang out with generally what we end up doing is just grouping together. Hold on. We tend to do that, kind of a natural thing that we do as human beings. You might think it's insidious, but it's just generally because there's information that's easy to share. At least that's my view. Um, but you look at these things, you look at like you get put in where you get to see different people, going into Walmart, right? Um, there's this sort of humorous thing that's online, and I know it's terrible. Um, it's the people of Walmart, website that used to, I don't know, so it's just like back in my teenage years. Um, it was there, but the reason why we have that is we have people from different walks of life coming together, and you get to see. I love Walmart, by the way. Go there all the time. You get to see people from all walks of life, and you get to appreciate like things are maybe not all that bad for you, right? If you're able to walk, you're able to walk, um, you're able to smile, right? Like really some things. If you break it down, you're exceptionally fortunate, much more fortunate than a lot of people. You just sort of remember that as you out to your days, because just think about how fortunate that you actually are. That you're able to go out and do simple things that the majority of people, or a lot of people, not the majority, a lot of people just simply cannot do. Um, and it's such an easy thing. There's nothing that you can do to prevent that. It's easy things where people are in positions that are maybe they're in a wheelchair for this. Speaking was because that they were born with a neurological condition. You were born with the ability to listen to this podcast. That's a joyous thing. But so many other people are not born with that ability. And it's the flip of a switch. It's you know, it's a slight change what happens when you're in your mom's womb. Like it's such a tiny thing that could change things from one thing to the next. And I just have so much more appreciation today as I go about and see things, how easy it is to be one thing or the other and be in completely different circumstance. Remember that as you go about your day, is that despite the fact that you want to complain about it, that yes, there are some grumpy times, that we all go through. I'm a grumpy grump at the end of the day. Man, just start looking around. Jeez, you can appreciate what is going on in your life that much more. That's all I want. It's just, thank God I'm able to do things that I'm able to do. Take care, and I will